Hey everyone, welcome to the video. So one of my goals in life is to be authentic, to be emotionally authentic and even vulnerable, like to show my true colors and to wear my heart on my sleeve. And I'm not the type of person who can like be really upset and sad and stressed and then go and smile and be with people socializing. Like I have to get away and go to my room or go elsewhere, you know. Um, I have been told before, like what you see with me is what you get, and I do wear my heart on my sleeve, you know. But right now I feel I'm going through some a little bit of emotional detox. I'm feeling a bit emotional, like, cause um, I've just been eating raw food again for 3 days, and eating fairly lightly at that, not too heavy, except for an avocado meal, which was pretty big last night. And I just had a cold for a month, which is a cleanse. It's bacteria, and you know I won't get into that, but it's definitely a cleanse as well as cold, etc. And the first week I went through an awful lot of like mental and emotional sensitivity, and feeling sensitive and tender, and it reminded me of what it may have been like for a woman having a period on her menses, as it's also called, her menstruation cycle, you know. And like I just felt pretty bad, like, to be honest. Like I felt bad, like I felt vulnerable, like it was sensitive, and I just felt like if someone's feeling that sensitive, or if they need looking after to a certain degree. And it made me feel a lot more understanding, compassion for just anyone like wounded or hurt in life, anyone who's like had a lot of trauma, like my partner has, and like I have, and my mum. But it especially reminded me of like my partner, because she's still in a lot of process of healing at the moment, or even just any woman going through a lot of just their menstruation, you know, PMS, etc. Because guys and girls, and especially to the guys, when a woman is like this, it's hard to understand why the lady, or why I was lately, my first week of the cleanse, why we can be so touchy and just sensitive and touchy and irritable and like easily frustrated or flustered or irritated or saddened and like angry, maybe possibly just touchy, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, anger and irritation too, like certain those type of feelings, irritability, frustration, like easier. And when we interact with people who are going through healing or like cleansing and detoxing a lot too, because I was also getting acupuncture lately, a certain type of acupuncture which is related to maybe emotions and the mind too. So maybe it was that, or maybe it was the first week of the cleanse, or maybe it was both. Who knows? But after the first week of my cleanse, then I had 3 weeks of actually getting out a lot of physical detox, like phlegm, mucus, you know, draining and dripping from my sinuses, my nose, and the back of my throat, like quite a lot, like a lot. But the first week it was mental and emotional. It was only overnight. It was none in the day. Whereas after that first week, which was very emotionally, mentally, not feeling bad, feeling way worse than usual. Like I just felt pretty terrible compared to usual, to be honest. I felt insecure and unstable. Like, not that I was unstable, like when I flipped the lid, but usually I feel pretty solid and stable emotionally and mentally. But not during that time. It's more likely to be triggered and just get out of hand and get out of control, emotionally and mentally, you know. So utmost respect and love and care, because the women's menstruation is actually a monthly, like bodily forced, very big cleanse with hormones involved too. In the same way as catching a cold and flu-like symptoms is a cleanse with bacteria involved, and menstruation is a cleanse with hormones involved. Not that the hormones cause the well, maybe the hormones are involved in causing the cleanse. Yeah, I'm sure they are, of course, but um, whereas if you do, like, let's say a fast or a juice cleanse or an all fruit cleanse or even a raw food cleanse, like that's a cleanse, and there's not particularly hormones involved, and there's not particularly bacteria involved. It's just simply a cleanse. But um, yeah, for menstruation, it's like it's been preparation for a baby, so you have a clean, healthier body for making a really healthier baby. You know, that's the reason. So it's just a natural process for the procreation and the continuation of our species. But yeah, that's all I really want to say. Everyone, like today, I'm just feeling a bit like vulnerable, a bit sensitive, a bit tender. I shed a few tears, like talking to my partner. I was just saying like how spending quality time in a friendship or between people or even in a partnership, a relationship, it's more important than spending quantity. Like I want quality over just quantity. I want special quality time, good moments, peace and happiness, instead of just going through the motions together. I want to experience like excitement, or like looking forward to seeing each other, and like enthusiasm from both people. In the same way as when friends meet, I don't want things just to happen to like obligation or expectation, or just going through the emotions unconsciously living together, like being like, you know, the stereotypical married for 50 years, like don't even talk to each other. And sometimes they obviously get on good, but the plan is to live consciously and intentionally, and I want to intend peace, happiness, joy, excitement, enthusiasm, gratitude and appreciation, affection, love, felt and shared between two people. Better not be a friendship or a relationship. But typically we get into emotion with a relationship. We go through the motions, especially if we live together, and sometimes it can be like just drab and like existing. I want to live. I want to truly live, not just exist. It's the same idea. I don't want to just exist. I don't want to just do anything. Just like unconsciously going through the unconscious like emotions. I want to like do it with like vigor, with like a sense of liveliness, with like gratitude, love, appreciation, and enthusiasm. Like being happy to spend time together and choosing to, not because we feel or I feel or they feel we have to or we should or it's normal or it's what we're supposed to do or it's normal for people in a relationship or to do this, or you know, we want to do things deliberately and with focus and deliberation, with intentionality, and make it good, not just about quantity. Like it's not about years lived, it's about how you live in those years of life. So yeah, but yeah, I just like, you know, shed a bit of tears because like sometimes people need time to process emotions, but you can't do that when you're with someone all the time, like, or too much. You need time to yourself, everyone. We all need time to ourselves, like to process and to feel emotions. But sometimes when we're with people, we can get triggered and there's too much like things happening and too much stuff, and it distracts us from our emotions. It may cause further emotions to be triggered, our mind and our ego and our traumas to be triggered. But when we're by ourselves, we can like de-escalate and we can relax and actually spend a moment to feel our emotions, and then we get then we can open our heart and let go of some baggage. You can feel gratitude, love and appreciation, and we can maybe cry and release some old emotions that may be bogging us back or weighing us down in our relationship and in our lives, in our body, you know, our lives, our emotions as well. So yeah, that's what I really want to say, everybody. Like in some of my older videos, like maybe I was portraying myself or being just making videos when I was most happy, but in more in like now where I am in life, I like to just like show up and be authentic and vulnerable and be sincere and honest, like 100%, like totally see through, you know. Like I'm a human and I go through all the emotions like everybody else, and I'd never want anyone to think otherwise. Like I'm just another person just like you, another soul just like you know, like everybody. And just want us all to share and to help support each other, be friends and family-ish together with each other. You know, that's what my YouTube channel is called, One Love, One Family. Transparency helps us all to heal and to accept and love ourselves the way we are, instead of thinking we're crazy or weird or not good enough. So when we all share we're going through things, we can learn from each other and support each other, instead of thinking other people have it all sorted and they've arrived and all that sort of stuff, which nobody really has, like, if you know what I'm saying, you know. Basically speaking. So that's all I want to say, everyone. Thanks for watching. Have a lovely day. It's a beautiful white crystal lamp, creonite white one. It's beautiful. I love it. It's really nice. And right now, this video, my camera is actually on. What's it called? Check it. Salt lamp. So that's not on though, but the plug isn't working or something. But yeah, so from Ireland, my name is Owen Fox. So do hit the like button and leave a comment if you want to stay notified of future updates. Otherwise, YouTube's changed the settings. You have to interact to stay engaged and receive my notifications. So do please hit the like button and a comment. I'd love to hear your comments and hear from you. I appreciate what you share and contribute to. And any shares appreciate it too. I love shares because it helps spread a message of this YouTube channel for the help of the human population and the consciousness of the world. And as always, I'll put another video or two here of past videos I've made. And until next time, have a lovely day and lots of love to you. And thanks again for everything. Take care.